Oh, boys and girls, have we got off to a fantastic start. Second in the table, level on goal difference with Dulwich Hamlet. We have just won 9 games in a row, including our FA Cup second qualifying round game. But today, we've got Hampton and Richmond and Hemel Hempstead, who are both around the playoffs. Can we keep this run of form going? Have a look. Okay, welcome back to episode 12 of Bottoms Up with Aveley FC in the Vanarama National League South. Before we go anywhere further, I just want to say a massive sorry for the audio being missing in yesterday's video. I did do a voiceover type thing as a replacement, and hopefully that was suitable and good enough, but I have no idea what happened. I've got an Elgato microphone, and there's a red light on there when it's on mute. There's a white light when it's not on mute. The white light was showing. I thought I was good to go. I recorded the entire episode, and then when I went to listen back to it in the edit, that's when I saw there was no audio. I went into my OBS settings. I found something in there somewhere in the audio department where it said about microphone not connected. So I checked all the connections. It's connected in the back of the microphone. It's connected to the PC. So basically I just had to redo the settings for the audio, and hopefully in this episode you can hear me loud and clear. So before we move on to the first game of the day against Hampton and Richmond, let's have a look at the schedule. And things have been going so well. We had Torquay and Farnborough in the last game, or in the last episode. Then we played Basingstoke and won 3-0. Edwino Vaz with a goal on 5 minutes. Matt Rush with a goal on the 20th minute, and then a penalty on the 2 minutes into injury time in the first half. Vaz then got sent off, which meant he missed a couple of games through suspension. We then played St Albans. It was another comfortable 3-0 win. Benton with 2 goals, Charlie Hughes with 1. Wealdstone was a lot more comfortable, not scoreline suggests, but Matt Rush with 2 goals in that game as well. As you can see, Matt Rush is on good form this season. We started that way anyway. He then got the only goal in the game against Dartford, which again, despite there only being 1 goal in it, it was a lot closer than what the scoreline, a lot easier than the scoreline would suggest. Bath City, it was 2-1. We were quite comfortable in that game. Odelusi came in, scored a goal for us as a substitute. Hungerford, now this was probably the easiest game we've had this season, as the scoreline would show. It was ridiculous. Matt Rush got a hat-trick, Eddie Clark got a goal, and Joe Benton got a couple as well. A 6-0 win. That must be one of our biggest wins in competitive matches in this series so far. Then we played Chippenham, and that was probably actually the toughest game we've had. It was 3-2. John Benton, Matt Rush, and Odelusi getting on the score sheet. That was a stressful game because I really thought we were going to throw away our winning run in that game. And Chippenham are not doing well. They're down by the relegation zone, so I weren't expecting that. It was away from home, but still, we should have been a lot better. Then we had Lancing, whoever they are, in the FA Cup second qualifying round. We won 5-1, very comfortable. It was pretty much a fully rotated side. Charlie Hughes getting a couple, Odelusi scoring, Carter scoring, then an own goal as well. So that leads us into today's game against Hampton and Richmond. And there's no point in dilly-dallying and wasting time. Let's just get straight into the game. We have got a few changes to the team due to Garrett Kelly and Michael Dada complaining that they're not getting enough game time, so they've played in the last couple of games. We've got Kowalczyk in goal, Carter at left back because Vaz is currently injured, Ronan at right back, Crowther and Awuka in the middle, Kelly at the base of the midfield with Dada and Benton in front of him, Clark and Odelusi out wide, and Rush up top. Now, I'm going with Odelusi today because he's had 2 starts, 8 appearances. Scored 3 goals and got an assist. He has been really good again for us in the chances he's been getting. Now, with Jimmy Mewett, he's not scored a goal, but he has got 7 assists. I think he's top of the assist league in the Vanarama National League South. So we could potentially be missing his assists in this game. But I just want to give Odelusi a chance because I think he's earned it. What I might actually look at, what's he like on the left? No, what he's getting a place on the left. Eddie Clark, he's got 4 goals and 1 assist. But I don't know what it is about him. He's just not impressed me a great deal. We're giving Jimmy Mewett a place on the left, Sidhu Odelusi on the right. Odelusi can't do the left. Matt Rush continues up top because, like I say, 10 goals in 9 games. He has been on fire. Charlie Hughes has done well when asked. And yeah, that's their team. So let's get into the game. And I'm getting really confident. We haven't really played anyone of much substance yet. They've been all teams around the relegation zone, with the exception of Torquay. But Dulwich Hamlet are also in a similar position to us. They've played pretty much the same teams we've played, but they have played Hampton and Richmond and Hemel Hempstead. So, and they've got wins against them. So we need to match that, basically. Here we go. They have the highlight. Well, there you go. I did say that these would be games that would test us, and we're 4th minute of the game, probably the 3rd minute of the game, no, 4th minute of the game, and we're 1-0 down already. Ian Ronan has gone on international duty while you've been away as well for Gibraltar. No idea if he played for them, I haven't checked that, but he was away, so we had, I think, Randall in goal, or in right back, or someone was there. Right, we're not looking overly threatening. We've had a couple of shots, but they've not been on target. They've had 4 shots on goal, 3 on target. We are the home team, so I'll be expecting a lot more from us here. I'm going to just do a little shout of demand more. I'll probably get stressed out about it. They don't like me demanding things. Well, it seems to have had a positive effect on their morale. But Hampton and Richmond seem over 6 shots on target. We haven't had a single one. So Benton, Mewett, and Matty Rush is there, and that's what it's all about. Mewett to Rush. The goals just fly in. How could I consider leaving Mewett out of this team? First shot on target. We've got an equaliser. Can we get a goal to take us into half-time in the lead? Benton will take the free kick. Puts it in the box, but it's headed over the bar. Yeah, I'm not wanting to get carried away with how we've been performing. I keep telling myself we are playing against teams lower down the league, teams we perhaps would be expected to win against. But at the same time, when you've been playing this well, it's so hard to not get carried away. Rush to Benton. He's got acres of space. Oh, he's hit the post. John Benton, you should have done better. He takes a corner. Got that fog effect going on again. They're heading it away, but Mewett can pick it up. Give it back to Benton. Oh, that's a foul. Yeah, we've had a couple of red cards as well while you're away. I'll show you before we go into the next game against Hemel Hempstead, who they are and what I thought of them. But I think we've been increasingly hard done by the officials. Now, Michael Darda's... See, this is the thing. Michael Darda wants to play, and he's been rubbish. I'm going to take him out, bring Nanakai back on. Garrett Kelly's not been doing too bad. We haven't really got left back as such. Well, we have, and I'll get into that when we talk about the red cards. But we'll confirm that substitution for now. Just make the one. Garrett Kelly is tiring, as is Odelusi. Make our next 2 substitutions now. I think I know who I'm bringing on. So Gyamfi can come on there. Now, so one thing I have worked out as well is that Matt Rush can play on the left. So if we swap them, bring on Charlie Hughes, put Matt Rush on the left. I've been putting him in there on the left-hand side for the last couple of games, actually. Been working. He's done pretty good. They have the throw-in. Oh, gone out for a corner. Thought it was going to be an own goal for a minute. Hit Blado. Very unusual. And we see the danger out. They have been the better team in terms of the amount of shots they've had. Possession's been 50-50. We've got the much better XG. But they seem to be the ones that are having all the highlights. They put the ball in the box and it's 2-1. Poor marking, poor defending. And that's the first time we can really say we've suffered with poor defending in this season. Air defender, I mean, look at the rating, 6.3, 6.5, 6. We've not been good. Hughes, Oh, we've got an equaliser. Matt Rush again coming in from the left-hand side, combining with Charlie Hughes. They've done that so much last season. This is a steal. We have stolen a point from this game. Really do have to say we didn't deserve to win that. And there is now Dulwich Hamlet are a machine. They are just winning and winning and winning. I don't know when they're going to drop it. They have dropped points in one game so far this season against Basingstoke, I think. But okay, I'll see you for the next game against Hemel Hempstead, where hopefully we can pick up a win in that game with a much better performance. I'll see you in a second. Okay, welcome back, folks. So I did say in the previous game I was going to show you about some red cards I had. So just need to find first one. So Edwino Vaz got a red card in this game against Basingstoke in the 77th minute. I thought it was a fair tackle. It was a strong tackle, but he got red carded. My assistant said it was probably justified, don't bother appealing against it, so I didn't appeal. So he missed a couple of games. But then down here against Hungerford, Edwino Vaz got injured. And we've got a new player at the club. So if we go to the transfer section, the transfer history, Benjamin Mensah left for that team on a free transfer. We hadn't played him. He hadn't played a minute for us. So he did say that he was happy to stay with us or to move on. I didn't bother trying to persuade him to stay. Didn't see the point. We brought in Jamie Walker, who, for those of you that watched the transfer special, probably would have seen him in there at the beginning. 2.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. He's 23 years old. He's mainly a left back, but he's competent as a right back. I thought, do you know what? Let's go for him. And he was way too expensive. That was in transfer window. He wanted too much money, but he was still without a club. So this time we went for him, and we've got what I thought was quite a bargain. £160 appearance fee. That's all he wants. And so, yeah, we brought him in. And when you look at the finances, we're £260, £250 below our wage budget still. So we're doing quite well in that respect. However, I played him in the game against Chippenham because, as you can see in this game against Hungerford, Edwino Vaz picked up an injury and had to go off. So I gave him his debut against Chippenham, and he goes and gets sent off in the 73rd minute. Now, I did feel a bit sorry for him because it did look a harsh decision again. It looked like a really good tackle. It didn't look anywhere near as bad as what Edwino Vaz's did, even though, like I said, I thought Edwino Vaz's red card was harsh anyway. But on this occasion, my assistant said that the red card was probably harsh. I should appeal it. So I appealed it, didn't win the appeal. He still got his suspension. But now I'm just kind of like, do you know what? I don't know if I want to play you. You know, you've let me down, get sent off on your debut. So yeah, let's move on to today's game. And this is the team we're going to line up with, I think. Buitt is here along with Odelusi. It's basically unchanged from the previous game. I am considering bringing Nanakai back in for Michael Dada for today's game, and just hoping I don't annoy them. Same with Yamphy in place of Kelly. They're both on the bench, so they could get some, or will get some game time at some point. So let's get into today's game. I am purposely trying to keep the videos shorter than what they have been. I'm aware they've been like 25-30 minutes in length, and I don't know if that's really too long. So I'm trying to get them to between 20 to 25 minutes. I think the one yesterday was 19 minutes, 19, 20 minutes. If you don't like them that short and you prefer them to be slightly longer at the 25-30 minute range, let me know in the comments. I'd love it if you could leave a like on this video as well. It would mean the world to me. Subscribe to the channel as well, all that sort of good stuff. And yeah, so here we are, 20 minutes gone. We've had a highlight, not really done much with it. Hemel Hempstead's goalkeeper seems to be... Oh, he's given it straight to Matty Rush. What was he doing? Of all people to give a ball away to, I mean, Matty Rush is putting in quite a celebration there. 1-0 after 21 minutes, and that goalkeeper didn't look great when he was dawdling on the ball, but I weren't expecting to just pass it straight to Matty Rush. It took me very much by surprise. So yeah, what a calamity from their keeper. It's actually been quite a close first half, to be fair. Their goal kick, but now Rush has it again. It gives it to Benton. Benton puts it through to Rush. That might be offside. It is offside. It did look, I must admit, a lot of the time in FM24, you can see a lot clear. They make the offsides a lot more clearer than what they have done previously. I don't know if it's the changes to the match engine or whatever, but you can these days kind of look at it and straight away say, okay, that's offside. So start the second half, 15 minutes in nearly. The Amphi to Odd Lucy. He gives it to Benton. Infield to Nanakai. Now Matty Rush. Ashley Carter. The Amphi over top. Again, that looked offside as well, but yeah, it was offside. I do love it when you've got a team as well that you're so familiar with, you just know their names. Now, Kieran Ronan looking tired. I think this might be the time to bring Garrett Kelly on and swap him over with Iamphi. We could do with getting a second goal. I'm not comfortable when we were just 1-0 up, if there's just one goal in it. Now, Benton's looking a bit tired. Nanakai's not having a great game. So, Dada can come in for Nanakai. That gives him his game time. Matty Rush can go out on the left and Muick can come off Charlie Hughes. The attacking substitution, I guess, with two strikers on the field. Like I say, it's something that has worked for us in the past, and Matty Rush, as you saw in the last episode, can score goals coming in. I mean, if we see this out and get a 1-0 win away from home against Hemel Hempstead, I'll be delighted. And we have. A 1-0 win, folks, away from home against Hemel Hempstead. One of the teams that are in and around it. They're certainly competition for us this season for a place in the playoffs. Back to winning ways. Dulwich Hamlet obviously still won. I mean, who they played? Can't find them. Here you go. Oh, they played Welling. They've won 4-1. So, yeah. Dulwich Hamlet doing Dulwich Hamlet things, really. But we stay second in the table with 5 points clear of Torquay. What's quite important as well is if we can stay clear of the team in fourth. Because team 4th to 7th, they have to go into like a quarter-final playoff place, as we saw last season. Whereas the teams in 2nd and 3rd just go into a conventional playoff semi-final type thing. So if we don't go up as champions, which I have no sort of like, I didn't say that at the beginning of the season, I'm not looking for automatic promotion. If we get it, obviously that would be just amazing. But if we could get 2nd or 3rd, even that would be just beyond my wildest dreams. Because I was looking at maybe getting into 7th and just getting into the playoffs and showing we do have ambitions. Because we need to get a team out of the mindset as well that they're relegation fodder, because that's what they seem to think they are. So there you go, folks. That is a lovely win. Draw as well in the previous game against Hampton and Richmond. Shame that did bring our winning run to an end. We've then got Western St Mary as 7th. Then we've got Dulwich Hamlet who are 1st. Do I come back for Dulwich Hamlet? It's away from home. I mean, it's only a couple of games' time. Like I said, I do want to get further through the season. So I'm probably looking at coming back for something like Maidstone and Taunton in tomorrow's episode. Taunton's currently 16th. Maidstone are doing well in 5th. So we'll probably come back for Maidstone and Taunton. We do have Billericay next in the FA Cup 3rd qualifying round. Again, like I said previously, I'm not going to show the FA Cup games unless we get to the first round proper. But let's see how we get on by the time we get to the beginning of November. So thank you very much for watching, folks. Really appreciate you being here. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, all that good stuff that means so much to me. And I will see you tomorrow for the next episode of Bottoms Up. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.